guys, it's Merce. Welcome back to Harpies in the Trees, where I review horror books with a supernatural focus. So obviously today we are going to be doing something different. You know, it's a crazy time right now. All of us are staying home. We are just trying to do our best to stay healthy and look out for our fellow citizens. So what I wanted to do was just something kind of frivolous and fun, and something that you can do at home as well. So this is a book tag. It was originally done by Jessie Reeds. I saw it through Books with Emily Fox, and it's called the Flip a Page book tag. And it's really cool, and I like it a lot. But what I decided to do was to take this tag and turn it into something a little bit different. What I have done is made it into this sort of gothic, choose your own adventure, Mad Libs book tag. And you can see on my work desk that I have everything I need to do this book tag. All of the books that you see here are all of the books that I presently own. I do not have a very big library because I just started accumulating books and buying books in the end of 2018, so my library is pretty small. But if you have a bookshelf or bookshelves of books, you can totally do this tag. It'll have a really wide range, and that'll be very fun. But if you only have 10 books or even just one book, I have ran this through a few times, and you can definitely do this with just one book. And it's just a really fun, creative, interesting book tag. It's just so cool. I love it because of the randomness and because you get to use all of your books that you own. What I did was I took this book tag and kind of just took the concept, but I rewrote all of the questions because I wanted something that was dark and gothic and a little creepy. So let me explain how this version works. So I have all of my books here, and what I did was I separated them with a tarot card at the 11th book. So we have segments of 11 books. Then, just to keep things easy, I'm using tarot cards also to just remind me of which segment is which. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And the last number that we'll be needing is a page number. I will be using a random number generator to give me my page number. So I also created a rule where you can use the random number generator up to 3 times. So like if you're getting just like verbs and nouns and dialogue and sentences that are just not really working with your narrative that you're kind of creating, then you can roll up to 3 times to change that. Because I thought, sometimes you might get something that's just so like out of left field and makes no sense. It'd be cool to just try it again. So I have my notebook here, which is my really cool Zodiac Killer notebook. And I have all the questions. There's 18 questions. And I'm going to just write down what we get as it goes, because I will definitely forget because I have the worst memory ever. And I will be using my Creepy Crate dice. Like if you saw my Creepy Crate unboxing, you will know that I love these dice. They're so cool. They look like carved skulls. It's just so awesome. I have this felt pad so it's not so noisy. It's not gonna drive us crazy. I have my app, and I think we're set. Let me open up my app. It's just a free app. It's real simple. You can choose your number from 1 to, whatever you want. I just chose 500. I do have like 2 books here that I think it's The Stand. It's like 1,500 pages, and Carrying Comfort, which I think is like 1,000, but it's fine. I think 1 to 500 will be okay, because the majority of them are definitely not that long. I want to put this here so you can see it. All we do is do this, and it's gonna pop up a number for us. You wake up in a dark room, but what is your name? The first name you read is yours. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and roll to see what segment we're pulling from, which is 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fell Side. Fell Side by M.R. Carey. This is on my TBR, I have not read it yet. 202. Okay. Alright, so the first name we read is ours. Paul. It's literally the first name there. Okay, Paul. Okay, so our name is Paul. Number 2. Do you remember where you are? First location is where you are, okay? So we're gonna 4 again, and 7, no, 6. I can count, I swear. 6. So this is 5, 6, The Diviners. I love this book and I really need to get the rest. It's a series and it's so good. It takes place in New York, it's in the 1920s, it's like all just kind of like, you know, jazz music and clubs and flappers and supernatural stuff. It's so cool. Okay, 367. Okay, first location. So if we don't find it on the first page, we just keep flipping the page until we find it. Okay, Harlem. Cool. All right, so our name is Paul, and we are in Harlem. What do you do for a career? Create a career from the first object you read. Now this was one that I didn't really change from the original version. And I just really love this, like, I don't know, it just seems like really cool. It's like, how could you make a job from like any object? And like I said, like I ran this a few times and yeah, no, it's totally possible. It's pretty fun. Okay, 6. We don't have a 6th one, so we're gonna roll again. 1, oops, and 11. So, James Herbert Moon. Okay, 145. Car. Okay, so the first thing that we have here is parked car. So let's just say that I'm a person who parks cars. There's a name for that. What is that? It's like, oh, valet. Okay, yeah, valet. Okay, so I'm a valet. So Paul, Harlem, valet. There is a frame sitting on a table. This is your love. The first character you find is their name. Okay. 2 and 5. And we'll just do this real quick. And 239. So 2. What did I say it was? Sorry, I gotta reroll. I gotta reroll that. Okay, so it's 3 and 12. I roll again. And 8. So 3 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Warm bodies, and our number is, okay, 239. Oop, I don't think it goes that far. Oh, it does. Oh, okay, it's almost the last page. Okay, so the first character is their name. Julie. All right, so Julie is our love. I'm trying not to catch myself on fire and also not to catch my books on fire. Next, you remember the last thing they said to you. First line of dialogue is what they said. Ooh, I really love this one. 3, so stack 3 again. And 7. So, Mad Hallelujah and Other Oddities. This is great. I just finished reading this. Let's see. 79. Okay. Okay, so this is a poem, so there's no dialogue here. And then on to the next. Still no dialogue. All right, so we went into the acknowledgements. So I'm just gonna run this again and see if it can give us another number. So 73. Another poem, so definitely not 400 pages. Nope. Okay, 46 could work. Oh yes, okay, dialogue. You'll live, she said. Ooh. This, something like this could be a really great, like if you're in a writer's rut or something, or just a creative rut, you maybe want to come up with some kind of concepts, or you want to write just a practice story or something. This could be really cool. Next question. So I'm really liking this. I'm liking this story so far. You have a secret you never told them. Create a secret using the 7th verb and the 5th noun. Yeah, okay, that one's like a little like, yeah, sassy. All right, let's see. So stack 1 and number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, this is my vintage ghost story book that I got. I just love this. It's everything I want to be. Okay, so we're gonna choose a page 16, and it's gonna be the 7th verb. 5, 6, 7. Chuckled. So we have chuckled, and then the 5th noun, Mr. Spangler. Chuckled Mr. Spangler. I don't know what I would do with that, so I'm gonna go ahead and redo this one. This one has how many pages? Like under 200. Okay, 175. All right, 7th verb. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Opened, the door was opened. And then the 5th noun, 5, stairs. Ooh, opened stairs. Now that sounds more gothic, like that one. Okay, so maybe it could be that my secret is that I went into the attic because I pulled down the stairs from the attic and I went up there and saw something that maybe I shouldn't have. This is so cool because it sort of just like tells its own story. It's, I don't know, I find it really, really cool. You leave the room and go down a hallway. You see an ornate but dusty mirror. The first 3 adjectives describe you. This should be interesting. All right, segment 4, book 11. Very cool. It is Perfectly Preventable Deaths. Loved this book. Oh, it's very cool. And our page number is 67. Okay, and we're looking for the first 3 adjectives. Small, clean, and okay, so the words that I have are small, clean, and thick. I don't like that. I'm gonna roll again. This is not really rolling. Refreshing. I'm gonna refresh again. So 225. Okay, let's see what we get here. Lonely, angry, obsessed. Interesting. Okay. Lonely, angry,
and obsessed.
Obsessed with what? I wonder. You see a door at the end of a hallway. The first room is what's behind the door. Stack 2. I know I was calling them segments, but now they're stacks. And they're not even really stacks because they're, you can see why they're not stacks, but. And 5. Stacks 2 and 5. Beast, I just got this one. It sounds really, really cool. It's about YouTubers and podcasters and vampires, so it's really interesting. Definitely not 500 pages. All right, 129. And what are we looking for? Oh, right, the first room is what's behind the door. So 129. Let's see if there's a room in here. Is a cupboard a room? It could be a room, right? Okay, let's just say it's not a room because it could be a closet. Okay, I gotta flip the page, nothing was there. I haven't read this and I'm trying not to read it. Like as I'm looking at it, I'm just trying to skim for like, you know, kitchen, bedroom, living room type thing. Oh, bedroom, okay, finally, bedroom. So behind this door is a bedroom. Seems like it'd most likely be a bedroom. So stack 3, book 11. Exquisite Corpse by Poppy Z. Bright. 265? No, 245. Nope. 122. Yes. A sound is coming from the room. You go inside. The first character you read is staring out the window. All right, first character, Jay. His name is Jay, okay? Sometimes it's so quick and then other times you have to hunt. Next one, you walk up to the character and say, first line of dialogue with a question mark. Stack 2, book 3, Carrying Comfort, this behemoth. Okay, page 1, okay. Page 1, so the first dialogue with the question mark. And I can see right away that there is no dialogue. Here is dialogue, not question mark. Some of this is in German. That's funny. These are all exclamation points, like every single line. It's not even a period, and it's in German, so of course it's an exclamation point. Question, question, question. No. Oh, here we go. You mean it's loaded? That's this one right here. Does that work for us? Do we feel good with that? You mean it's loaded? I don't know. I don't think I love that. So let's just try a different page. So 3, 5. There has to be a question here. Why a flight in the middle of the night? I like that because it rhymes and it's kind of funny and it sort of sounds, I don't know, it sounds kind of like surreal and silly. Okay, so why a flight in the middle of the night? All right. The character says nothing, just points to an object. The first object is what it is. Okay, so do stack 1, book. Oh, I hit my hand. I'm gonna redo that one. Book 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Aw, it's Gaslit Nightmares. And it actually gave me a nightmare when I read it. All right, so the first object you read, we're gonna do page 153. Tray of glasses. Okay, tray of glasses. Sure, I guess. Tray of glasses. You examine the first object when at first verb. Okay. Stack 5. We haven't had 5 yet. And book 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Apartment 16. I really love this book. Okay. 266. This is one of those books where I just could not read fast enough. I love that feeling. I just love it. It's almost like a drug. Okay, so the first verb. I guess open would be the word, but for a tray of glasses, that seems kind of weird. So I'm gonna run that again. 139. I'm not satisfied, sir. Okay, so there's swishing. You examine the object when it suddenly swishes. Okay, sure. That can be surreal. It swishes away. Okay, swish is. So now everything goes black and you wake up and the first room you find is the room that you have awoken in. All right, so segment 1, book 12, book 6. Okay, the haunting. I definitely want to get to this. I've been putting it off a lot. 389. No, it's like 200 pages. 149. It sort of smells like a little bit like a powdery perfume, which is kind of weird. 149. Give me a room. Okay, I'm gonna flip the page. He wandered back into the muniment room. I don't even know what that is, but I'm gonna write that down. Muniment room. You are laying on the floor and you are surrounded by candles. In the circle with you is first object or person. Okay, segment 2 and book 8. Grip of it. Page, no, 245. Not James. So not James is her husband, but it's the version of her husband that she thinks is not him, but looks like him, not James. Now we only have 4 more questions left. You sit up and see words written on your arms. They say, the first sentence with an exclamation point is what you see. All right, let's see. Stack 5, book 7. Okay, apartment 16 again, and 279. Yeah, the first dialogue, not sentence. Let's see. Flipping the page. We want tea, Emmy. Tea? I don't like that, so let's change this one out. 124. All right. Soup. Soup. I can't find the soup. Okay, one last time. 97. Be careful, Seth. Okay, I'll take it. Be careful, Seth. So maybe my name's not really Paul, maybe it's Seth. A woman appears out of the shadows, her long red hair floating around her. She is only wearing first wearable item that you read. Yeah, I created her, so I'm pretty excited about what it's gonna be. Okay, so stack 4, book 9. 11, 10, 9. All right. Isn't this cover rad? Love it. No. All right, 27. Can't wear a bicycle, not really. All right, changing the page. Going to the next page. Changing the page again. I just need one wearable item. Okay, I'm gonna just change this up. Let's go to 94. Let's see if we can find a piece of clothing or a wearable item. All right, I'm gonna try one more time. My last turn, and then I have to suffer and figure it out. Leather. Yeah, leather. You can wear leather. Okay, so she's, leather. So she's just wearing leather. Like what? We don't know. It just looks like leather, I guess. You try to run, but knock over the candles, then fall down a set of dark stairs. At the bottom, your body bangs against a hidden panel. The first body part you read is what falls out. I'm gonna make a prediction. It's probably gonna be a hand or a head. That's what I think. Okay, 6, we don't have a stack 6, but we do have a stack 5, and it better not be apartment 16 again. 4. It's last days. Okay. 409. Yeah. Eyes. Wow, this is way creepier than hands or a head for some reason. Okay, eyes. All right, here is our last one. This is gonna end our story, and then we'll recap our narration real quick and get the hell out of here. All right, the woman creeps down the stairs, speaking in a strange language. Kneeling down, she pours wax into your eyes. Okay, that's creepy considering that eyes just fell out of the staircase. You wake up in a coffin. The first line of any italic text is what you will see written on your tombstone.
I feel like so devious right now.
Alright, okay, stack 6. We don't have a stack 6, but we do have a stack 3. And this is a good one. 9. Okay. Oh yeah. I don't remember if there's an italic writing in here. Okay, let's see. How long is this? It's like 100 pages. Okay, 58. What are you doing? I don't like that. Let's try another page. Nope, this is a really small book too, so it's kind of not fair. All right, 29. Nope, there's no italic text there. Let's keep going, I guess. She had gotten married right out of high school. You know, I don't like that either, so. Okay, page 6. Starts at 7. This is really tough. This is gonna be really, really tough. I'm gonna go ahead and roll for another book because this one is only 100 pages and I don't really think we're gonna find anything for this specific one. So I'm just gonna re-roll it, don't hate me. All right, stack 5, book 4, last days. Okay, 315. Okay, what I have here is Big Brother. So I'm just gonna go with that. Big Brother. All right, so let's recap. Let's talk about the story that we have created here today. So, we know that our name is Paul. We are a valet. We are in Harlem. We have a significant other named Julia. The last thing that we heard from Julia, obviously she's not around anymore, was "you'll live." So I'm assuming that maybe there was some kind of accident, or could it be facetious? And could she be like, "You'll live"? I'm not sure what the tone is for that one. And then we have that we opened the stairs into the attic and we found something there. We also know that we are lonely, we are angry, and we are obsessed. We go into a bedroom. We see Jay staring out the window. We say to him, "Why a flight in the middle of the night?" Jay says nothing and he just points to a tray of glasses. We look at the glasses and they suddenly start swishing. Everything goes black and we wake up in the Mutant room, which I still have no idea what that is. We are surrounded by candles, and in the circle with us is not James. So a James that we know, but it couldn't be him. It's something else acting like him. We sit up and we see words are written on our arms and they say, "Be careful, Seth." A woman appears out of the shadows, her long hair floating around her, and she is only wearing some leather. We try to run but knock over the candles, then fall down on a set of dark stairs. We fall to the bottom, our body bangs against a hidden panel. Eyes fall out. The woman creeps down the stairs, speaking in a strange language. She kneels down and pours wax into our eyes. We wake up in a coffin, under a tombstone that says, "Big Brother." So I have to say, I think I like the story. I like what was happening there. it was pretty intriguing. At least it had, it does feel like it had some flow and some narrative, so I think it came together pretty well. I'm sure that you guys would probably have some interesting additions. It would be interesting to see what storylines you guys come up with, like what narrations that you guys get. And like I said, you could do this with one book. I would definitely choose a book that's pretty hefty, so it gives you a little bit more variety. But you could do this with one book and you could just create these like never-ending stories. And you know, we're all sort of, you know, kind of just hanging out, staying at home, so this could be something that could be really fun. And I really like that this is using our libraries. So that was the flip the page book tag with a gothic choose your own adventure Mad Libs reconfiguring. I hope that it was cool and interesting for you. Like I said, I would love to see like what stories you guys come up with your libraries. I think that would be just really cool. I think it's, I don't know, those type of things make me really excited because I like randomness. I think that there's specialness about randomness because they do seem to have some kind of strange synchronicity at times, and they make sense, like with the eyes and like the eyes falling out of the staircase and the wax going into the eyes. I mean, I feel like that sort of made, you know, that made sense with each other. So yeah, so this was so much fun. I hope you guys are doing really well. Please take care of yourselves, wash your hands, stay at home, rediscover some old books, some new books, and I will talk to you next time.